Hello everyone, and welcome to the Litany of Catholic Martyrs for December 3rd. As always, please pray for all those who had loved ones who were martyred on Easter Sunday in Sri Lanka. We offer this devotion for all martyrs, blood martyrs, red martyrs, and white martyrs, suffering martyrs, those who have been marginalized, those who have suffered for the faith, so that we don't forget who the martyrs are, so that we know that they are in heaven or here on earth. We have martyrs here on earth each and every day. And that we are to act like them when presented with a situation where we are to defend the faith through our baptismal vows and our confirmation promises and what we learned in confirmation. We are to defend the faith, and Jesus Christ promises that when the time comes to defend the faith, He will help us speak. He will help us defend the faith. Sometimes that means our life. Sometimes that means we have to suffer. And these men, women, and children who we honor today have done just that. So, without any further ado, let us begin. St. Francis Xavier, confessor of the Society of Jesus, a Jesuit, who died on the 2nd of this month. In Judea, the holy prophet Sophonius, and in Rome, the holy martyrs Claudius, tribune, he was a tribune, Hilaria, his wife, with Jason and Matus, his sons, and 70 soldiers along with them. By the command of the Emperor Numerion, Claudius was fastened to a large stone and precipitated into the river. The soldiers and the sons of Claudius were condemned to capital punishment, that's beheading, with a sword. But Blessed Hilaria, after having buried the bodies of her sons, and whilst praying at their tomb, was arrested by the pagans and shortly after departed for heaven, to be with her sons and her husband. At Tangier in Morocco, St. Cassian Martyr, after having been a recorder for a long time, at length, through the inspiration of heaven, he deemed it execrable. He deemed it an execrable thing to contribute to he deemed it a bad thing, a horrible thing, to contribute to the massacre of Catholics, and therefore abandoned his office, and making a profession of Catholicism, deserved to obtain the triumph of martyrdom. Also in Africa, the holy martyrs Claudius, Crispinus, Mangina, John, and Stephen. In Hungary, Saint Agricola, who was a martyr. At Nicomedia, the saints Ambicus, Victor, and Julius. At Milan, Saint Mirocles, bishop and confessor, sometimes mentioned by the great Saint Ambrose, who was the bishop when Saint Augustine was around, his mentor. Where are we at here? In England, St. Berinus, first bishop of Dorchester. At Coire, or Coyer, in Switzerland, St. Lucius, king of the Britons, who was the first of those kings who received the faith of Christ at the time of Eleutherius. And finally, at Siena in Tuscany, St. Garganus, who was a hermit. He still made it on the list. Hermit, living away from everybody. God made sure he made it on this list. Please remember to pray for all these and to act like these if we are presented with a situation to defend the faith. Thank you all for listening. God bless each and every one of you and have a good day.